Kathy DeMeyer, President and CEO of Encore Construction, located in Dennisport, Mass. Encore Construction is a design remodel firm specializing in large, high-end residential projects that usually include a kitchen. The Encore process, from design to selections to permitting and the communication that involves in all that, is really exciting to work with a client. We help them through that entire process, which can be a little scary when you've never done it before.
Hi, I'm Samantha Nicola and I'm the designer here at Encore Construction. As a designer, I work with the clients on a personal basis to design everything in their home. I focus a lot on the kitchens and the bathrooms and the finishes, but I also do a lot with selections as to what kind of countertops, what's the color palette, what kind of tile, and of course, what kind of appliances. So on Cape Cod, I see a lot of people that are thinking about aging in place. So they think about how they're going to use their appliances now versus how they may have used their appliances. I see a lot of double ovens because it's easier to access and to pull things out to you. I see a lot of microwave drawers because it's also a lot easier to access what you need to bring up to you rather than pull something heavy from above to you. So I would definitely say that one of the biggest trends in appliance use is appliances that are going to last a long time, but also used for aging in place.
I think the most important thing when you're doing a major renovation is taking the time to go through the design process. Make sure it's exactly what you envision, and we can help you do that. With the CAD software, we use Chief Architect, and that really brings it home. You can really envision exactly what the finished product is going to look like.
So the client came to me and said, I have a really large family and I also have a lot of cooks and they all need their own space in order to be able to prepare the meals in the home. And it's not just one cook at a time, it's multiple cooks at a time. So we really needed a kitchen that had a lot of landing spaces for prep space, but also gave everybody an opportunity to access the other appliances they needed, which is why here we had a lot of the heavier appliances pushed off to one side with a large walking path to allow people to move one way and allow somebody else to be able to use the appliances. What we also did in here is we have a professional grade refrigerator, Sub-Zero, which allows more space in there as well for storage, but also gives that real professional look in the kitchen. And then also what we did is we integrated the 2 sinks into the kitchen space with the 2 dishwashers as well. So if somebody is in one section of the kitchen preparing something over here, you're able to also be preparing meals or food or anything else, drinks maybe over there. And then you still have your major space of cooking right here, and everyone can kind of stay out of your space. One of the things I always say in the kitchen is, how many times do you tell people to get out of your kitchen? When you have your kitchen laid out this way, you have space on this side for people to be walking and preparing, and space on this side for people to be walking and preparing, and nobody will be in your path of cooking. My piece of advice when you're looking to remodel or build a new home is to think outside of the box. You know, in a kitchen, you don't need to have just one sink. You don't need to have just one refrigerator. You don't need to have your stove on top of your oven. You can separate those things. So think of how you are going to use your home, not how somebody else uses theirs.